Would you raise your hand, please? Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in the matter now pending shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Several events were established in the new files released on 30th January 2026, which went very viral. The first major event is that they raped the girls and they kidnapped those girls from Turkey in the events of earthquake. When the earthquake happened, they kidnapped the girls, and then when they grown up, they used those girls for the sex trafficking.
None of this would ever have seen the light of day if it wasn't for Virginia Jeffrey.
And the second thing which shocked the whole world, that they ate the flesh of the human beings, in which, first of all, I saw it in a video, but after a research, I noticed that there were few humans who were eating the flesh of the human beings.
Fear may also explain the resounding silence from others named in this recent mass release of documents.
Really going on behind Jeffrey Epstein's closed walls in the mansion in New York and on his island and in Palm Beach.
And the third thing, that the holy place of the Kaaba, they used the cloth for the black magic.
How could a piece of the sacred cloth that covers the holy Kaaba end up inside the home of Jeffrey Epstein, one of the world's most notorious criminals?
40 victims whose ages ranged from 13 to 16. Their accounts were shocking enough. But what they found in Epstein's home...
One second shocking event happened that almost all the people are using it as a joke, that Stephen Hawking said in the Epstein files that he went to Virgin's Island, Epstein Island, for the study of stars and galaxies.
Remember to look up at the stars and down at your feet. Try to make sense of what you see and wonder about the universe.
So welcome guys, we will talk about the Jeffrey Epstein file. It's our second documentary. In this documentary we will talk relevant to the 30th January 2026 files, which is published by the Department of Justice.
Now in the headlines are potential witnesses. They placed them at the locations where the abuse commonly took place.
In these files, which is published by the Department of Justice at 30th January 2026, these files are published on the large scale, and it includes up to 3 million files, in which you can find photo, images, videos, travel logs, lists, contacts, emails, etc. In these files, the convictions were arisen, and a lot of celebrities are included in these files, and many victims are claiming that they faced such wrongful acts. They faced those sex offenders who fulfilled their sexual desires, tortured them.
An exclusive enclave for the rich and powerful, including former President Donald Trump.
Shantae Davies, Courtney Wild,
Anushka DeGiorgio,
Lisa Phillips,
Bailey Robson.
Collected these informations, and in those informations, a lot of women claimed that they were the victims at the age under the 18 without their consent, even though they were not well developed in their teenage age, and they were brought in those kind of convictions, which is totally wrongful according to the Transparency Act, according to the international law, according to the natural law.
But his own vast wealth and his immense influence saw him escape charges that should have landed him in jail for life.
Even Jeffrey Epstein girlfriend was a Mossad Israel agent. A lot of analysts claims she and Jeffrey Epstein brought out those high-profile men in those kind of convictions to do or fulfill their needs for the interest of his country.
Creepy insight into his depraved life. Dozens of nude photos, a steam room, and a massage room with sex toys.
The first basic and foremost thing is that the world knew the celebrities, the political leaders, the billionaires, and the other higher authorities with the good names, and the world only saw their positive sides. But here the Department of Justice is not claiming that all the images linked to the Jeffrey Epstein with the celebrities, political leaders, or royal families members are included in the conviction, but Department of Justice claimed that the majority of those humans, those high influentials, were included in those convictions.
In 2006, much to the relief of police, this predator was finally caught, a wealth of evidence amassed against him.
So the first and the foremost highlighted names which we will discuss, which everybody knows, and which on social media, on news channels is shared, are those names. In photos and direct associations, Bill Clinton's Michael Jackson. In photos and direct associations, Bill Clinton, Michael Jackson, Mick Jagger, Kevin Spacey, Chris Tucker, Richard Branson, Prince Andrew, Diana Ross, Elon Musk. And in the emails, in the contact lists and tips, there were other names which are mentioned on world level. In those names, the first name comes of Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Jay-Z and Pusha T, Sergey Brin, Steven Tisch, NY, James Conner, Phil Collins and Manny Driver.
I was systematically recruited, trafficked across this great nation.
And we have collected a lot of files, a lot of images, a lot of official titles and highlights from different sources like Al Jazeera, BBC, Britannica, Politico, Le Monde, Night Times. Collected these sources from different news channels, from different official titles, from different official websites, where we will put their names in the description or put their names in the documentary.
100 vulnerable teenagers and young women trapped in his depraved.
Searching for no more images and videos, and there are more images and videos which other celebrities, political leaders are also included, but their names are not mentioned yet or not published by the Department of Justice. I hope that you will like our short documentary, because we have already made another documentary about the historical background of Jeffrey Epstein. If you want to watch that documentary, I hope you will understand the full background and historical background of Jeffrey Epstein, in which he always attached with the teenager girls, underage girls, and even though in the videos he plays with those girls. I hope you liked our documentary. If you liked, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Goodbye.